What should be the Niners' focus after the quarterback?
Cornerback. It's going to be stick with the backs and your cornerback is the second focus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with edge rusher. Keep at. Oh, we're kind of in a. Oh, I guess we're just kind of going popcorn style here. Edge rusher. Keep adding to the depth on the defensive line. Get some more speed. A D Ford comes back. You can't really rely on D Ford. He's just going to be a bonus. But in addition to Samson Ebukam, you got to try to find another speed rusher because that's going to make your defense that much better, like we saw in 2019. And I think there's enough on the back. You have to add a corner at some point, but I'd personally like to see them add another speed guy before they address cornerback.
I think they need to get a running back. And I wrote an article, and this is why I believe so. So regardless of who is starting for us, whether it's Jimmy G or a rookie, our running game last year that doesn't get talked about, it was ranked 15. In 2019, when we went to the Super Bowl, it was ranked number 2. Right. And Mostert, Wilson Jr. are great running backs, but if we remember when our running game was ranked number 2, they would come in, or it was Breida back then, but they would come in spots and just like thrive and show. And then when we moved Mostert to the lead back, it imploded because they can't stay healthy. So, I wrote the article that we should go after Najee Harris. This is before, obviously, we traded up to 3. But I think that the 49ers need to put some capital into finding a back that can take 20 to 25 handoffs per game and use Mostert and Wilson Jr. in more of like spot duty, like DH hitters, versus the guys that are taking like all of the reps because they can't stay healthy. And if we don't have a good running game, it doesn't matter who's at quarterback, they're going to struggle, and it's going to be exactly like what we dealt with last season.
Yeah, I would lean towards corner because I feel like they really need depth there, but I think Kyle's going to lead towards running back. I think he really likes spending big investments on running back. He's like the opposite of his dad in that way. He spent big on McKinnon. He drafted Coleman in the 3rd round. He drafted Joe Williams in the 4th round. It seems like he always has like a big investment running back on his team, and there's not one on the team right now, which makes me feel like round 2 or round 3 it's going to be a running back. I don't know which one, but one of those 2 for sure. They better take a cornerback at some point early, though, because Jason Verrett gets hurt. This team is in trouble. They are one injury away from Jason Verrett from being in deep, deep trouble. So, yeah, they shouldn't wait too long on that cornerback position.
Jimmy G for Stephon Gilmore.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
I really enjoyed this show.
What about another area they can look at? Right tackle. They could look at right tackle because I know they just locked up left tackle, and that should be good for the next year or 2 at least. What about right tackle when Mike McGlinchey's option starts coming up soon, and it's really now you got to make next month. So very soon at this case, where you got to make a decision whether you pick it up or not, and you got to see if he really is going to anchor it out that next year and see if he improves. But if he doesn't, then now you got to start thinking about we got to invest in the capital again and get that future done. Because now that we got left tackle done, we really have to start worried about how right tackle is going to look like.
Good points. Good points, guys. Thanks. This was a great all 49ers roundtable. Suneil, great stuff. Hell of a debut. I enjoyed the discussion we had about the different whether to start Jimmy Garoppolo or get rid of him. That was a topic I think we're going to be talking about a lot more the next few weeks, few months. Before we go, Christian says, if Kyle John missed with a 3rd pick, is their time in SF done? I think we can answer that with one word. Yes. Which is why I think it's so intriguing. They really put all their chips in the middle of the table.
I like it.
They went for
Swing.
it. And which is also why I wonder if Jed York is involved. Like, they really put their careers on the line right here. They got to get this right. I wonder if Jed York made him an ultimatum, but I guess we'll never know. Same time next week, we'll be back. Thank you, everyone. Good show, whatnot. Take care. I never know what to say at the end of shows.